been 5 years since Sarah vanished. The police said run away, but Sarah didn't even leave the house without her inhaler. This house, our childhood home, became a tomb of silence. Yesterday, while breaking down the damp cellar wall to fix a pipe, I found it. A small leather-bound book wrapped in oilcloth. Her diary. My heart hammered. Finally answers. I took it to my room, locked the door. My hands shook. I opened the first page, expecting to see her messy handwriting. Blank. I frowned. Second page, blank. Third, fourth, fifth. The entire book was a pristine, terrifying void. But as I stared at the cream-colored emptiness, a cold needle pricked my mind. What was Sarah's middle name? I knew it. I knew it my whole life. It was gone. I couldn't remember it. I closed the book, terrified. But I couldn't stop. An hour later, I opened it again to page 10. This time, as I stared, a faint smear appeared. It looked like static on an old TV. And then I forgot her favorite color. Then, the sound of her laugh. Each time I stared at the nothingness in her diary, something about her was ripped from my soul. The book wasn't blank. It was a mouth. It was eating her, and now it was eating me. I heard a noise. Not from my room, but from below. From the cellar. The noise Sarah used to make when she was scared, a low, wet wheeze. I grabbed the diary and my flashlight. The cellar smelled like rotting copper. The hole in the wall where I found the book wasn't a dead end. It was a tunnel barely wide enough to crawl through, and it was lined with more oilcloth. I crawled. The air got heavier. Finally, it opened into a small, perfectly square chamber. In the center, under the flashlight's beam, sat a figure. It had Sarah's dress, Sarah's hair. But when it turned around, it had no face. Just a smooth, pale surface with a single vertical slit in the middle. It clutched a pen, frantically scribbling on a blank page. The vertical slit opened, and it didn't speak. It inhaled. A torrent of my own memories, my mother's face. My first bite, my own name, began to pull towards that mouth. I didn't run. I couldn't. I dropped the flashlight. As darkness engulfed the chamber, the only light came from the blank pages of the diary the thing was holding. They were glowing. I reached out, my hand becoming shadowy and pixelated. The last thing I remember was the thought, if I can't remember her, I must become the memory. You're watching Echo After Dark. Did Sarah ever exist? Or did the house dream us both? Comment below if you can still remember your own middle name. Subscribe if you dare to remember more.